Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Fairly recently, Nigerians were informed that some persons who were taken into hostage during the Kaduna Abuja train attack has been released, and one of them is a professor, and he has disclosed so many things that points to the fact that Nigeria is in a very critical situation, considering the fact that those who are serving as spies to these bandits or call them terrorists are littered everywhere in Nigeria. We don't even know if they are even in different government seats and all of that. We are going to hear exactly what this particular professor has to tell Nigerians about what he experienced when he was in the grip of these people, what they did to them, and all of that. We're going to be talking about this in the next few minutes. Now, according to the news, one of the release hostages of Kaduna Abuja train attack, Professor Mustapha Umar Imam, had said that the terrorists that abducted them on March 28 are organized and have spies all over the country. Imam, one of the five freed victims, spoke in a video broadcast by Arise TV on Wednesday morning, adding that the bandits deliberated and planned attacks they would launch and succeed. He also said the abductors talk about classified informations about the country, which confirm that they have moles working for them across the nation. The university done further disclosed that about 2 weeks ago, the terrorists gave their hostages 10,000 naira allowances each to get them supplies when they were in captivity, which another terrorist would go to get for them in the city. Imam said they gave us 10,000 naira each for us to get things like soft drinks and milk, beverages, bread, and other supplies. This happened in the last 2 weeks. In terms of how organized they are, I advise that the government should take them very seriously because these people are highly organized. They do tell us that they have spies planted across the country, and I believe them. We have heard them talk about things they shouldn't know anything about. I want to believe that information comes from those spies and people they planted across the country. We actually heard them talk about attacks they wanted to carry out very openly. They said they can attack these places. And at times, some of these attacks actually come true. When we were in the captivity, they spoke about serious attack giving they were going to carry out. And when I came out, I heard they were involved in the Kuje prison, jailbreak, and a few other attacks across the country. And like I said, I want the government to really take them seriously. This is quite an interesting issue that we just have to look at. This thing has been repeatedly said, as we know that some few days ago, no, not few days ago, yesterday precisely, about five of those who were kidnapped during the March 28 Kaduna Abuja train attack were released. We know their names. Professor Mustapha Umar Imam was there, Akibu Lawal, Abubakar Ahmed, Rufai, Shuaibu, and Sidi Aminu Sarif. I don't know if the families of these people paid some monies, to their negotiators to settle the issues for them, or I don't know, because what we heard was that the lead negotiator and media consultant to Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, one Malam Tukyo Mamu, had said that government should hasten negotiation for the release of the remaining victims because they were in dangerous conditions and all of that. We don't know whether it was the family that did it or it was the government that paid those huge amount to those terrorists via the negotiator and all of that. But what we have to take so serious, or the government needs to take so serious, is ensuring that they put down taps in the country. It's troubling to see a country like Nigeria with as much as 200 million citizens and yet we don't have something like CCTV. It's really bad because sometimes there are certain things you see happen, and you start listening to the conversation or phone conversation of certain people, to help you pinpoint those who are involved in this. Because if these guys are privy to some very vital information, it therefore means we may be shocked that one of them is a senator. We may be shocked that one of them is an appointee. We may be shocked that some of them are just normal, common people on the streets. Some of them could be, truck pushers. Some of them could be sellers and all of that. So I think this information should be taken very seriously by the government. At least, even if we can't do anything to curtail what happened. And another way of getting to know some of these things is have a classified information discussed among some few persons. And in event of such classified information being leaked out, you can now put all those people under serious check to know how the information leaked out. Because you may be shocked that some of these people who are their spies are in very vital positions in the country. And if they are in vital position in the country, or maybe let me say they could even be in executive, I'm not saying they are there, but imagine if they are in the executive council and they attend meetings and all of that. It therefore means there's no way things can be done rightly. There's no way the efforts of the military can be handled. Even those in the military, they have to recheck them once again, to know if these guys are involved in this thing. Because with what the professor has just told Nigerians, it therefore means that we are about walking into a future that we cannot guarantee what will happen, to our security architecture. Now, fairly recently, or just a part of the statement made by the professor was that they even gave them stipends as allowances to show you that these guys have excess cash on them. They do not want their hostages to die. So what do? They give money to them, go buy yourself milk, buy yourself this, buy yourself. They said for 2 weeks, they gave them 10,000 naira. Oh my God. It therefore means money is flowing in the pockets of these guys. And it's something that we need to checkmate, correct, and fix once and for all, because Nigeria has a future and that future must be protected. Another amazing thing is that why are these things happening and no one is helping out to fix it? We already have a negotiator, which all Nigerians know, talking about Gumi. Gumi is the negotiator between, or lead negotiator between these bandits and the government. The question is, if these guys go in there and come out successfully, why is it that the federal government cannot put a tap on him so that from there they get to know exactly where the locations are and also see how they can visit them and correct some of the abnormalities and possibly fix this issue? That's one question we are yet to receive answers from. However, that's the info they have given. So even common Nigerians must be careful what you discuss, out there, because you may not just know who the next guy standing by the street is. It could be he's a part of what is going on. That's what we like to leave it.